Well, hello once again, my delightful friends. I have to tell you, I'm very grateful for these videos because I've been indoors for 7 days now. 7 days in isolation out of my mandatory 14 because of the plague of coronavirus. I've been doing these unboxing videos here from home, from my kitchen with my beautiful husband. We've been creating little shows for you to introduce you to things, hopefully give you information that you find useful and interesting, and keep the energy alive in our business and in our house. I wanted to show you for our next video, today and tomorrow, I wanted to introduce you to one of my particular loves. I am a bowerbird, and for those of you who know bowerbirds, they are the critters of the animal kingdom that fly around and make nests out of what they find that is bright and shiny. And one of the things that I love and collect most prolifically is silver by the jeweler Tiffany & Co. So all of the pieces that you see here on the table are my private personal collection of Tiffany, all made in sterling silver, some with a bit of enamel or a bit of gold gilt, one rare piece with copper inlay. And I'm going to step you through this collection tomorrow. This is just a teaser. But I did have a box arrive. The good people at DHL brought me this the other day, and it is my latest piece. So I wanted to open this for you all and introduce you to it. No, none of these are for sale. You can't have them. They're mine. But I wanted to show you this one as a little tantalizer for tomorrow, where I'm going to go through the whole collection for you and talk about some of the different design periods of Tiffany & Co. And also, this talk was supposed to happen for the Australian Silver Society, but unfortunately has had to cancel along with their whole other lecture series. So I thought I would do it online for you folks and record it and send it to some of those members. So let's see what's in this box. My latest Tiffany masterpiece to add to my burgeoning collection. Let's see. I was very surprised to receive this on a Sunday. I know in some countries, Sunday deliveries are normal, but in Australia, they surely aren't. We know it's strange times if you can get an Australian to work on a Sunday, let me tell you. But DHL came through. So, these, well, they've got eBay tape on them, which is unusual because I certainly didn't buy them on eBay. These came from a collection in California that I bought just before the shit hit the fan. Ooh. And here is the first one. Now, obviously, a very modern design. There's 4 of these in total, and absolutely beautifully stunning pieces. They made a shorter version. This is the tallest, and I've never seen the tall one before. I have seen a few sets of the shorter ones. But this size, which is about 15 centimeters tall, would you say, on average?
Yeah, approximately.
They need a little polish, so take note of how they look now, and I will show you tomorrow how they look all polished up. There you go, with a candle. Such stunning things.
So what were these designed for? Did you mention that already?
Well, I was waiting to tell them once I had them all unpacked. So as I said, like all the other objects, these were produced by Tiffany & Co. But the design was actually conceived by the very famous architect Frank Lloyd Wright. And Frank Lloyd Wright designed these originally for the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo in the 1920s. Very, very rare. Now, these particular candlesticks were never in the Imperial Hotel, but they are the same design. And they were actually issued after Frank Lloyd Wright's death, with the permission of the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation, they took the original design that Wright designed for the hotel and remade them by Tiffany in silver. And it says on the bottom here, Tiffany & Co. Sterling, Italy, Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation. The original ones that they made for the hotel were never in sterling, so these are ostensibly of more intrinsic value than the originals. I just thought they were such a beautiful design. And as I say, there's a shorter version that they made, and you can find on the internet a version made in crystal with the same markings, Tiffany & Co., Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation, on the internet, and for fairly inexpensive prices. This set here is not inexpensive. This is in no way what I paid. See, the one great thing, if you can call it that, about times like these where everyone is a little worried, a lot of people are liquidating assets at the moment, and you can find things that you wouldn't normally see ever on the market for really very reasonable prices. This set of candlesticks in Australian dollars are probably worth in the neighborhood of $25,000 to give you an idea of their value. And most of that is the name associated with them, and obviously the Frank Lloyd Wright name, and how rare they really are. Like I say, I've seen 2 other sets of the short version, but I've never seen another set in the larger. And I actually think it would be really fun to have a table where you had the 4 long ones dotted down the table, and then maybe some of the small crystal ones to accentuate and add a different kind of dimension, just as a thought. So that's my latest piece, and obviously probably one of the most modern that I'll be showing you tomorrow, because in this collection we have pieces that actually are quite important and interesting from the very early history of Tiffany & Co. The same Tiffany & Co. that everyone knows from Breakfast at Tiffany's, and of course the great jewelry stores from around the world, which recently actually sold to the Louis Vuitton company LVMH. They are no longer independently owned. So that's just a teaser, my latest piece unboxing, and a teaser for what's coming tomorrow. So stay tuned. I'm gonna have to do a little homework tonight so that I have more information about each piece to share with you, and that'll be tomorrow via Facebook, boys and girls. So thanks again for joining me online for the latest edition of Unboxing in Chris's Kitchen.